Flick to the back of Monocle's Australian-themed March issue, and you'll find a rather epic expo that will transport you across the Western Australian desert via the equally epic Great Northern Highway. At 3,195 kilometres, this is the continent's longest road. We gave ourselves 3 days to travel from Perth all the way up to the frontier-like mining town of Port Hedland, but our final destination was only a secondary concern. The trek across the rich, colourful landscape was more about discovering the sparse network of roadhouses, these multi-purposed outback pit stops that serve commuters across the sunburnt land. These unique facilities are shops, mechanics, restaurants, bars and hotels all rolled into one. Along with the multi-carriage road trains, we rolled up to each roadhouse every few hundred kilometres, and it soon became apparent that the bare-faced, gregarious characters bringing them to life were just as colourful as the multi-hued landscape. In the town of Kew, we saw firsthand how the historical peaks and troughs of Western Australia's mining boom have shaped the man-made landscape. Established in 1894, the peak of a nearby gold rush once saw 10,000 gold diggers converge here, although just 400 people remain today. It was here we met the self-designated Queen of the Murchison, Carla Nielsen, at her identically named hotel. She shared plenty of terrific and maybe tall tales involving modern-day helicopter riding prospectors, film crews, and even a delegation from the Perth Paranormal Society who had dropped by to inspect the allegedly haunted old Freemasons Lodge around the corner. In the next town of Meekatharra, I spotted a sign in front of a heavily fortified outdoor cinema commemorating the decades-old stink bug incident and the clearly traumatic stench that ruined an ill-fated screening one day. It was a stark reminder that perhaps desert folklore is a world, if not several planets, away from city life. As we pressed on, a spectacular electrical storm lit up the sky, but also darkened the mineral-rich earth. By the time we reached the Capricorn Roadhouse, the storm was so ferocious that we opted to take shelter for the night. As far as roadhouses go, the Capricorn is a blockbuster. Only 5 years ago there were just 20 beds. Today it boasts a new complex of 2-storey buildings with enough accommodation for 350 guests. And then there's the bar and grill, gym, tennis court and mini putt-putt green, all serviced by a 40-strong team of staff. Once again, an abundant cast of outback personalities were happy to show us around. From maintenance men Kieran and Changa to Morky the Scrubber, that's Pilbara parlance for cleaner, all the while spinning many a memorable yarn and proving once again that out in this great red expanse, a strong character is sometimes the best form of defence against the elements. As we passed through the deep ravines and raced across the extraterrestrial-looking plains, these intermittent doses of outback hospitality made us feel strangely at home. The Western Australian desert may be one of the world's most sparsely populated landmasses, but the larger-than-life characters that live out here, with their laconic, often larrikin way of welcoming travellers, grey nomads and weary truckies, are living proof that a community is only as strong as the people that populate it. For Monocle, on Australia's Great Northern Highway, I'm Liam Aldis.